YouTube, straight into it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Ray Allen, a sharpshooter like myself. Matter of fact, I shot Ray Allen. I taught Ray Allen how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Even back in the day, I taught him. I'm talking about supersonic days when boys out there shooting and dunking on people. You know what I'm saying?
Today's game, obviously,
And I ain't gonna lie, boy. Today's game is garbage.
when you played, I feel like there was a level of art in the game of basketball, and now, my opinion is that a lot of guys just settle to shoot 3s.
They
So
do.
when you look at the game, do you look at it for the evolution and say, "Oh, that's just where we're at right now," or you're like, "No, a lot of the guys have lost the art of what basketball should actually look like"?
So when we first,
Ray Allen was out there tweeting. You know what I'm saying? Thought tweeting was a little DM, boy. He was on Twitter talking crazy. You know what I'm talking, boy. If you know, you know.
when you're young and you're coming to the game, everybody's running the motion offense, and you're setting screens and backdoor cuts, and you're making 4 and 5 passes, and you get to see. It's like it becomes a machine. You see how a team works, and it's so. Princeton used to run that motion offense. And they always got a backdoor layup with Pete Carroll, and it was just like, man, they were so good because they cut hard, they set screens, and you couldn't take shortcuts. And that's basketball. That it's not about the one great player; it's about the sum of all five. Being able to do your job, just like we used to always use the thought of football plays. Be a lineman. Sometimes you got to block so you can get downfield. Sometimes a receiver has to run a route and make you think he's going to catch it, or even block downfield for the running back to gain ground. So when you're running the play, sometimes you got to make a really hard cut, knowing you're not going to get the ball, and throw them off so the play can work.
Right.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm a selfish shooter. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I'm known for throwing. Hey, I'm known for passing that ball hard too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a playmaker for real. I'm a playmaking 3-point shot creator slasher. You know what I'm saying? I'm all around. You know what I'm saying? And I can rebound too. You know what I'm saying? If I cut hard and I don't get that ball a couple times, boy, we got a problem.
Right.
And so it's a difficult proposition to look at the game now, because now there's really no strategy, because they first shoot threes and second shoot threes.
They shoot threes on fast breaks, Ray. That's what be pissing me off. I'm talking about a fast break. Boy, hey, they just got the steal down the court. They shooting threes. That's garbage.
Threes and third shoot threes, the ball comes off, it's just threes. And so what's happened is we've lost the mid-range game.
Ray Allen just like me. I've been saying it. That's mind you, I can't stand Shay. I can't stand that Canadian bum Shay. But that mid-range game is so free. Y'all boys just don't see it when y'all watch highlights. The mid-range game, nobody's no hands up or nothing. It's free. I love Ray.
And I hear coaches yelling no mid-range shots.
It's
And
free.
then we've lost post-up players. Bigs don't even have a
Jokic.
place in the game anymore.
Right.
That to me is the tragedy, because now what we do is we have these guys that work in basketball offices
They ain't lying. Even when Embiid was healthy, Embiid shoot mid-range shots at the free throw line. Yeah,
that are analytic guys that sit here and say why we need to shoot more threes than twos.
that's what's messing the game up.
And they convince the upper management and everybody else that you should be, guys that never played the game, you should be shooting more threes and 2s. And I just think, and here's the thing, here's the proof. Okay, so Golden State won, they shoot a lot of threes, and Boston won, and they shot a lot of threes, and they lost because they shot a lot of threes as well.
It wasn't hitting.
But this past year, look at not Golden State,
Oklahoma
but
City.
Oklahoma City and Indiana. Both had guys that could shoot threes, because you need 3-point shooters out there, and you set the game.
Yeah, but at mid-range though, Shea will give you 30. He'll give you, I ain't gonna lie though, he'll give you a cool little 20. Matter of fact, 18. He'll give you 18 off mid-range alone. The rest, rest free throws.
But they were killing on pick and roll in the mid range.
Yes.
So when I came in the game, you had some incredible pick and roll players.
Murray. Jamal Murray killed us with that too.
You have
Yeah.
some incredible
My Lakers.
mid-range guys. It was insane. You could learn so much from these dudes.
Right.
You know,
Sean
and the
Livingston.
game is just we've lost that.
My
And
boy
that's
Rip.
an art. And so what happens is
Y'all don't know ball, man. Y'all don't know ball, man. I'm telling Rip, Sean, Kobe. I'm telling you, boy.
one of the things that I'm devastated about is all the big men that don't have a place in the game anymore.
Right.
You know, we used to just have. It used to be amazing to watch guys score. We used to throw the ball on the block and guys could score, or
Let 'em get to
you got to
work.
be a great passer out of the post.
Right. 2-man game.
Like, you know, it's arguable who the best power forward of all times is.
Right. You right, but at the same time, people were tougher back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You pass the ball to a center right now. One drop step. Oh, my shoulder hurt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a good majority of these centers, soft.
A lot of people will say Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
We'll never see
Fundamentals.
another Tim Duncan again the way the game is played right now.
Right.
You know, because we've taken that from the big players, the big guys, because we won't allow coaches aren't playing this throw the ball in and out.
You know, it's crazy. I said, Wemby can play that. Wemby can play just like Tim. He can't hit the backboard fundamentals. But bro wanna play like he KD. You know what I'm saying? Huh. Mind you, he wanna do a little step back with it too, which be pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie to you, I love Wemby, but hey boy, hit that backboard, get down on that post, back hook, backboard.
I like shooting threes, and that was something I like driving to the hole. I
you
love
could dunk.
pick and roll. I love posting up. So I would assume, or I would think that it will revert back at some point, because there's going to be some bigs that come along where you got to just, because they're too good.
Why do you think, when it comes to players and coaches, where do you feel like some coaches like fall short in the development of players?
JJ
I
Redick.
just don't think the development of players is, you see a lot of coaches, because now we're in an era where coaches have to win right away, because you have to remember, if you look at in the last couple of years, like Mike Budenholzer got fired. He brought Milwaukee a championship. They hadn't won since the 70s.
Yeah.
And he got fired. Monty Williams went to
Detroit.
Phoenix,
Tripping.
brought him to the finals. He gets fired. Then gets the largest contract in the history of the league by Detroit, and they fire him there.
They fired him quick too. I don't know what they expected with that Detroit team. That Detroit team was garbage. Like, come on, man. I'm talking about bad all around.
You know, so there's so many examples of coaches
He deserved
getting
it, though.
fired and then getting rehired in other places. So you're never almost allowed to develop your guys. You gotta win now. Because if there's a semblance of, you know, like a lull somewhere in your organization, you get fired. You know, because there's an impatience
Hey, hold on.
in your organization. You get fired.
Hold on. Did I miss that?
You gotta win now. Because if there's a semblance of, you know, like a lull somewhere in your organization, you get fired. You know, because there's an impatience in organizations. You know, you just got to bring the guys in. You're making a lot of money. We gotta start winning now. And so the turnover in coaches, and you see it in college too. You know, they're not having
All sports.
Yeah, they're not having patience to watch develop. And so in college, coaches aren't taking projects anymore. Not developing these kids. I'm going to get somebody who's been.
Hey, my Lakers, bro, we at #1 for not doing that. I'm telling you, I can't stand it. Max Christie. Memphis, they got Scottie Pippen Jr. You know what I'm saying? They took him from us. The white center that can shoot threes. Mind you, dunk, reverse every single time. I'm blanking on his name too. Him. We needed somebody like that too, but we let him go. We be having these players. We can't develop nobody. We got Dalton Connect right now on the bench right now. I think his third year. Yeah, he went crazy his rookie year. Then boom, the trade thing happened. we just stopped playing them. We just stopped playing them, bro. He forgot one play. JJ Redick just don't want to play him no more. Hey, give my boy some tick, man.
2, 3 years in college already. So I don't have to do
He
much.
old.
You go out there and run pick and rolls and get us some buckets. Because they want older players that can help them win now. Because if they don't win now, they get fired. And that's a product of the system that's being created that is, you see the coaches leave, you see the players leave.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good vid, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you need another sharpshooter like myself, you know what I'm saying? Like yourself, just to sit down and talk with you. You know where to find me, you know what I'm saying? We done talk. We talked like last week when we was outside like playing golf and tennis, you know what I'm saying? And outside hooping. I did catch a little 360 up on you. Contact dunk. I'm sorry for that. I know you're getting up there in age. I was out there just acting a pure fool, right? I won't do it again. I ain't gonna do it again, I promise. You know what I'm saying? But no, just hit my line if you want to get the ones back on, boy.